I warned you, Ifeoma. You have seen for yourself why it is important for you to listen. This world is full of dangers that you are too young to understand. Ifeoma, a bright 16-year-old girl, was known for her beauty and sharp mind. But there was one flaw everyone noticed: she was stubborn. Her mother, Mama Ifeoma, often warned her about the dangers of ignoring her parents' advice. One, always listen to your elders. They have walked the path you are yet to take, Mama Ifeoma would say. But Ifeoma found it hard to take her mother's words seriously. One afternoon, while helping her mother at the market, Ifeoma's friends invited her to a party happening later that night. It was in a neighboring village, far from their town. She knew her mother would never allow her to go, especially at night. Ignoring her mother's warning about staying out late, Ifeoma decided to sneak out and attend the party. That evening, while her family slept, she quietly left the house and joined her friends. At first, the night was full of excitement. Music, dancing, and laughter filled the air, and Ifeoma felt free and alive, finally out from under her mother's constant rules. But as the night wore on, a group of older boys approached Ifeoma and her friends, offering them drinks. Ifeoma hesitated but didn't want to seem scared in front of her peers. She drank and danced with abandon, ignoring the uneasy feeling in her stomach. Hours later, Ifeoma realized she has lost her phone and her purse. Her friends had disappeared, and the boys who had been friendly earlier were nowhere to be found. She was alone, far from home, and it was now the dead of the night. Panicking, Ifeoma tried to find her way home, but got lost in the dark, unfamiliar part of the neighboring village. Fear began to grip her as she heard strange noise and saw ghosts in the bushes. She regretted not listening to her mother. After hours of wandering, she was finally found by a group of elders from the village who recognized her as Mama Ifeoma's daughter. They took her back home safely, but not before scolding her for her foolishness. When she got home at dawn, her mother was waiting. Mama Ifeoma said nothing at first. Her silence was louder than any other thing. Finally, she spoke. I warned you, Ifeoma. You have seen for yourself why it is important to listen. This world is full of dangers that you are too young to understand. Ifeoma, now humbled and full of regret, vowed never to disobey her mother's advice or go against her mother's word. She had learned the hard way that some lessons could only be taught through experience, but the consequences were often painful. From that day on, Ifeoma became more thoughtful, understanding that her parents' wisdom was there to protect her, not to limit her freedom. She became an example to her peers, always reminding them to listen to their parents.